100 Zulu weather. Visibility 1 mile. 060 at 500 overcast. Visibility more than 10. Temperature 14. Dew point 14. 1,200. Current altimeter is 3023. Dew point arriving and departing runway 04. 3024. LaGuardia information call. Departing 59 Zulu winds are 050 at 7 knots. Contact you have Bravo. Visibility 1 miles. 500 overcast. Temperature 14. Dew point 14. Current altimeter is 3026. Arriving and departing runway 04. LaGuardia information Bravo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
LaGuardia information call. Zulu weather. 59 Zulu winds are 050 at 7 knots. Visibility more than 10. Visibility 1 mile.
We've got the real-time weather going here with X Enviro. Hopefully it doesn't crash tonight. It always does.
Current altimeter is 3026.
We've got some really bad weather, live weather here
arriving and departing runway 04. Runway 13.
This is my flying area.
LaGuardia information call.
We just installed
winds are 050 at 7 knots.
Global traffic,
visibility
which works
1
very
mile.
well for P3D.
500
we just
overcast.
installed it for
temperature 14.
I don't know how to get rid of those labels.
Dew point 14.
Think so. This seems to be working pretty well. Hoping
information Bravo.
Now we're going to test here if it actually
runway 04.
Shows up on the ATC. I'm using
information call more than 10. 59 Zulu
I am
winds are
using
050 and 7 knots.
I am using
visibility 1 mile.
ATC,
13.
which is a
500
pretty
overcast.
good ATC program.
Temperature 14.
But it doesn't seem to recognize the
arriving
traffic,
runway
so
1.
we'll
Current
see
altimeter is 3026.
I wonder.
Arriving and departing
Seems to have
runway
the options
04.
too, but I don't know.
LaGuardia
doesn't seem to ever
information
detect
call.
any kind of
59
weather traffic,
Zulu winds
so
are
anyway, let's get this
050
flight
at 7
underway.
knots.
Now,
Visibility
we are
1
flying
miles.
at, according to the flight
500
plan,
overcast.
we are at flight level
Temperature
340,
information
so let's
point
type that
14.
in.
22 current altimeter is 3026. 060 arriving and departing runway 04.
What is the temperature? 14.
LaGuardia information call. 59 Zulu winds are 050 at 7 knots. Visibility 1 mile. 500 arriving runway 13. Temperature 14. Dew point 14. Advise on initial current altimeter is 3026. Arriving and departing runway 04. LaGuardia information call.
Okay, let's shut that
59 Zulu winds are 050.
Okay, now we're pretty much ready to start pushing back here. Turn on the windshield wipers in a second, people. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Okay, I think we're all loaded up here. Right, so let's start the flight leg. Now we're using here the Zibo 737-800, which is a very good piece of kit here, I must say. So, let's get our ab tab up going here. Let's see. KLGA. And let's get up. We're not logged into Navigraph here. Alright, we're just going to go off our Navigraph online, off the website. We're not logged in. Actually, maybe I can just log in real quick. Abatab. Can I do it from here? No, I could probably just do it from the other thing, huh? Why aren't we logged in? I have to go here. Abatab. Toggle tablet. Yeah. And, here we go. Yeah. Stand by, people. Let me log in here. Okay. Just lock this out. Okay, we're good. Okay, now let's get into airport, and let's type that in again, and there we go. Okay, now what do we got here? We are, let's just get the map. Taxi map, which one is that? Airport info. Airport info, LaGuardia. And there we go. So we're right there. We're in, I don't know what terminal we're at. We're by the American Airlines terminal. I don't know where the WestJet goes at LaGuardia, but I'm pretty sure they fly out of there. So, as you see, in its beauty. Okay, let's shut the doors. Now, obviously, the jetways don't work with these, Drzowski. What is it? That Polish dude that makes these sceneries. I got his scenery. He doesn't have working, jetways, it seems, so whatever. We like to pretend. So let's go. Let's close these doors, alright? So, we're all loaded up, right? Doors, close them, close them, close them. Doors are closing. Alright, people, we're getting ready to go here. Everybody get belted in. Let's see, should I play those stupid messages? What are we out here? Let's turn on that APU, huh? Get ready to start up here. APU is on, I think. Why are these fuel pumps on? Right, okay. I think you're supposed to leave that one on when you turn on the APU, for real. That's what I saw some real pilot do. As he was scolding us X-Plane users for being not authentic. Okay. Everything seems to be working here. Do we have to de-ice? I don't know. It sucks out there, but we should be okay. I think we'll be okay. Give me some bleed. Okay, these don't have to be on. Actually, we can turn the electrics on, right? And hey, I don't follow checklists. I just know how to fly this plane. Okay, I'm gonna turn the anti-collision on. There we go. Okay. All right, let's call the let's call IFR clearance. You gotta file the flight plan. I'm using off screen here. I'm using Pilot 2 ATC. I don't have it on my stream screen here, but it's there. You'll hear it, perhaps.
WestJet 121 ready to copy IFR clearance.
Yeah, I'm not one of those online players. You know?
WestJet 121 is cleared to Charlie Yankee Uniform Lima as filed.
Let's go.
Expect departure runway 04.
04.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.4 squawk 5442.
5442.
WestJet
5442 on the transponder. 5.
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure.
We'll read that later.
On 120.4
okay. We need to load on our flight plan. That wouldn't hurt. Huh?
WestJet 121 read back correct. Altimeter 3026 contact ground on 121.7 when ready for pushback. Enjoy your evening.
We are from
Altimeter 3026 ground on 121.7 WestJet 121.
And we are going to... Actually, no, you just need to type it there, right? So, KLGA
Operation 792 is on the ground.
CYUL, is it? That's Charlie Yankee Uniform Lima. Charlie Yankee Uniform Lima. And I think we have to put the 01. I think it's how it says it. Nope, that's not it. GA to Charlie Yankee Uniform Lima. Is that it? No, that's not it either. Stand by, people. We're not getting that. Maybe I have to reload the flight plan. Stand by. Let's see. It goes right into X-plane. It's an X-plane file, right? And that's writing it as... Yeah, no, it should be just without the 01. So KLGA to C Y U L. What is wrong with this thing? Sometimes this thing's a little
Bravo to the ramp,
so maybe I have to type CYUL in here, and then you type it. Now, people. This thing is acting up again. Let me just make sure. Let me just confirm what the file format is.
Come out. Romeo Golf, we have.
Oh no, it is LGA CYUL 01. Oh, okay, so that was right. Okay, LGA is Charlie Yankee Uniform Lima CYUL 01.
21 on Victor.
Blammo, there it is. Okay, that's the one. Now, okay, and let's now departure runway 4. That's it. No, we're not using any SIDS here. We're gonna go right off of 4, and we should be ready to go. We'll type in our star when we get closer. Okay, we are ready to go here. So we have. What is that thing? I am gonna be 3,000, man. What's wrong with that? I gotta type this shit in again. Temperature is 14 Celsius for this thing here. And 1 minute. We'll type it here. 14 Celsius. No, that's not it. I think that works. Does that work? I don't know. Okay. Runway selected. Okay, flaps. We're gonna go with flaps 5. Flaps 5, right? We should be good. Gravity.
Coming out Romeo Foxtrot.
Let's see. Should be on, right? So, I didn't have feeding.
Bravo Romeo, give way to the aircraft from the right, going to the right. Company from right on Bravo.
Let's see, let me type in something wrong here. This thing gets more finicky sometimes. Oh, runway is wet. Cut back, I don't know what that means. Yeah, we'll put that on, huh? Sounds cool. We don't know what it is. And 1 limit. Let's just get this right. I think we, let's just hit delete on these things. There we go. Okay. That should be it. And there we go. Now we got V-speeds. Okay. Just needs the temperature to be correct. Okay, V-speeds are in. Okay, where are we going here?
1471, Romeo Golf, guys.
Altimeter 3026. Okay. 3026 on the altimeter. And then, what were we flying out to? What was the departure? I can just look at the chart, but we'll just read it. Yeah, uniform 0, expect departure runway 04, climb and maintain 40,000.
Give way to him, Juliet, Romeo, give way to Heavy,
Set that to 4. Okay,
right, Whiskey 4.
Ready to go here. Okay. Alright, let's get the pushback clearance.
Bravo Romeo and over the tower, United Triple 9.
United 1473 is on Bravo for
WestJet 121 ready for pushback and engine start.
That's what it
WestJet
stinks, man.
121 pushback and engine start approved. Pushback and engine start
Okay, we're on
approved.
ETA
WestJet
here.
121.
Let's move chucks.
Alright, Bravo.
Okay, we're disconnected. So let's call the okay, we've got power here. Packs are on. Yeah. Let's now get the pushback guy going.
What would you say?
I'm showing him as Juliet 107.
Down to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Let's go. Better push back. Let's go. Get the truck.
Down to cockpit, tow is setting up.
Sierra Whiskey Monitor Siren at 1471.
Who's out there today, people? Give me a, give me some words, man. Give me some love. Give me some money. I guess so. Y'all ask for money here. So, yeah. This could be my job, right? Pay me to fly this stupid plane for fake.
November Delta.
Okay. Pushback is connected. He's gonna lift us. Once again, I am Maledictus. This is Maledictus Games. We do simulators. We do everything, really. We're doing simulators today. I'm just trying out this new global
all
traffic.
doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Let's do it. Connect to me. Let me turn the TCAS on. Yeah, we'll turn it off. Turn it on before we take off. Okay, where's our train? Train is 4.66. That's around there. Okay. We're connected. It's getting dark out. Yeah, if anyone knows how to shut those labels
connected
off.
and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Releasing the parking brake. Parking brake is released. Let's roll.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Well, not while you're pulling me. Not while you're pushing me. Let's get back to this habitat. Okay. We are pushing, and we are going to runway 4.
Delivery, good evening. It's Speedbird 9174 Heavy.
They're pushing us. AI traffic works for it. It's not reporting though.
Yeah, that's correct.
So,
I was just wondering
that's fine.
if you guys have our flight plan on
Here's some
file
chatter.
from,
That's just chatter I loaded into Pilot's ATC, which you can do. You can find real used ATC files. Immersion, I suppose. Yeah, so these aren't acknowledging, so that's going to be fun taking off. I'm really going to have to just take off by watching, hoping nobody hits me. Yeah, we got piss poor visibility today here in New York City.
That's excellent. Thanks for confirming that. Thank you.
So what we're going to do here today is we're going to film you through, we're going to broadcast my takeoff and departure. Then we'll get back to you later when we land. Start broadcasting. You want to really sit my whole flight? It's not a long flight, though. Pretty short flight to Montreal. Gonna take you to Montreal, eh? So sit back and enjoy this flight, or some of it, if you will. This rain sucks. Okay, let's increase these things a little bit. Okay, let's turn the fuel pumps on, folks. And turn the packs off. Getting ready to start. How high are we flying? We need to set this thing to 34,000. Flight level 340, just in case. That goes somewhere there.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, I'm getting ready to start here.
Bravo Romeo, I'm more behind that RG, so we'll get the ball in there. We're holding short of Romeo Charlie, ramp up.
We're good. Let's go. Starting 1.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time,
Get
and
out
have
of the
fun
way.
up there.
Starting up. Starting 2. Projected takeoff. Fuel. Let's turn on the hydraulics. And let's turn on the air conditioning. Okay. So there you go here.
Ground to Vessel 3 Heavy, Romeo Fox for the ballpark.
AP is off. Saxular is on. Let's turn the runway turn-off lights on. Okay, we can see.
Follow them, we're in Bravo to Vessel 3 Heavy.
We got flight control. Okay, let's give it flaps. 5. Alright, let's get going. Where are we going? I think it's this way. Rise and brake is off. Let's roll, people. I can't see shit.
Very nice, 134 Heavy, and let's see short uniform.
I think they gotta turn this way. I don't have any specific instructions as to what taxiways to use, but I think we... And we can't see anything, it's kind of hard to see where we're going.
About a minute,
I'll follow this line. I think we're going the right way.
712, number 1, runway traffic.
This might be a rough takeoff, people. Put your seatbelts on. Let me get the outside view here. I can't see shit. If I go that way. Am I right there? Now we're going straight ahead, right? I think we should turn right here, yeah? I can't tell what's a taxiway and what's a runway. There's a runway over there. Okay, that should be, well, we'll see the sign. Wait, I don't think I asked for permission to taxi, people. Sorry. My bad. I did not ask for permission to taxi. I am an idiot. Okay. Request, taxi.
WestJet 121
Yeah.
ready to taxi.
Da-da-da-da.
WestJet 121 taxi to runway 04
We have a
via
number we
taxiways
need you to
Romeo
call,
Alpha Mike Papa
Captain.
Alpha Echo Bravo Hold
Okay,
short
here,
runway
actually, we can
04.
turn on.
Taxi to runway 04 via taxiways Romeo Alpha Mike Papa, Alpha, Echo, Bravo. Hold short runway 04 WestJet 121.
Okay.
And 134, ready, hold short, clear.
Alright, we're gonna go and intercept that. We're gonna get on what seems to be
Roger, we'll follow the heavy end.
there we go, we see some lights now. That is Alpha, I guess?
Stay away from Marcus, I recorded it.
There you go. We're coming with an Alpha.
Here's Rob.
Somebody else coming.
Ground data 1561,
Runway 4.
Charlie, Kilo Ridge, taxi.
We're gonna make a left turn here. There we go. We are on, that's Delta.
United 1550.
Never gonna read these taxiway signs.
Bravo Romeo to CC right, Whiskey United 1550.
God no, Victor, you are in bed, are you? Yeah, I know. He's never cut out to be an airline pilot, or a Cessna pilot for that matter. But, you know, I get by on the armchair here, the old armchair. Huh? Okay. Yeah, you cannot even see the city. You usually have a nice view of New York City right here. And we have zero visibility here. In real life, if you ever been to the New York area, this would cause delays for, well, the entire day, really. No one would be flying. It wouldn't be happening. We're in Bravo. Okay. Either way. We know where we're going now. I have a nice map that tells you where to go on Pilot to ATC. It basically points out the taxiways where you need to go.
Ground number 1606, November for
Do it more realistically by looking at that. Okay. Oh, you have that weather radar? Oh yeah, I got that little weather radar thing that you can download for this. There we go. That works. I think it would work on the ground, but anyway. And they will tell you to contact tower once you are in the right proximity of the runway threshold. So here we go. Alright, coming up on runway 4. And we got this nice scenery. That Drizvexy.
WestJet 121 contact tower on 118.7. Have a good evening. Tower
I've got that
on
Polish guy's scenery.
118.7 WestJet
For
121.
LaGuardia. For the New York area. Pretty good. I mean, maybe there's better. Who knows? Who knows how Flight Sim 2020 will look? You know, Flight Sim 2020, it's going to look great, but, you know, I don't think it's going to have the realistic features of X-Plane. I think it's going to be very basic VFR, which is fun because we need that again, because X-Plane isn't really good for VFR. Isn't really good at all for VFR. You know, controlled VFR anyway. So, okay, let's call the tower. And take off.
Tower WestJet 121 ready for departure runway 04.
WestJet 121 winds are 050 at 7 knots, cleared for
050
takeoff.
at 7 knots.
Runway 04 maintain runway heading until above 1,000 feet, then turn heading 068 to intercept course.
068.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 04 maintain runway heading until above 1,000 feet, then to 068 WestJet 121.
Whoa. Let's turn that heading to 06. Okay. And we'll follow that heading. We'll turn left after 1,000 feet. Roger that. And we will engage the autopilot. Okay, ready to go here, people? Now, LaGuardia is kind of a scary airport to land and take off on because it's got a really short runway. A lot of planes have crashed here. You go right into Rikers Island if you crash here. You get to stay at Rikers Island and you didn't even do anything wrong. Okay. Ready to go here? Let's do it. Take off thrust. Oh, we should turn the landing lights on, huh? Hold on, pausing. Doing that. Sorry. Cheat. I'm bad at this. V1.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate. Here we go. And gear up. Just climb. I can't see shit. Okay. ENAV, LNAV, and turn on the autopilot. Turn left, heading 068. And the autopilot is on, and we are climbing to 4,000 feet. Flaps up. It's rough out there, people. Okay, we don't do this anymore. Alright, we're on course. That was a pretty good takeoff, huh? How's that look? There is nothing out there, people. It is dark and scary out there. We're breaking through. Oh, there's light up there. There we go, we're breaking through the clouds. Now this Enviro has gotten a lot better. In the past it was really buggy, it would cause you to crash all the time. I mean, your sim to crash, not your plane. It's gotten a lot better. The frame rates have gotten a lot better. So let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna sign off pretty soon. I'm just gonna get to altitude here.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Climb and maintain flight level 210. Contact New York departure on 120.4. Have a nice day.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Climb and maintain flight level 210. Departure on 120.4 WestJet 121.
Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. There's a sky up here.
Departure WestJet 121 climbing to flight level 210.
Flight level 21.
WestJet 121, good evening. Radar contact. WestJet 121 maintain flight level 210.
Pretty turbulent up here. 210. Come on, 210. Okay. And we are climbing. Oh, look at that. Wow. Isn't that nice? Using Enviro. Yeah, the program is kind of worth it now. It's getting a lot better. Oh, thank you very much. Hello, Irish Saints 84. Glad you're watching. Welcome. You are the first watcher ever to the Maledictus channel. Lovely weather out in LGA. It sucks here, people. And I'll tell you what, this is the most unrealistic thing about this sim is in real life we'd never get off the ground. If we ever flew out of LGA or EWR or JFK, we'd be stuck on the ground for hours. But this is a simulator. None of that stuff exists. Airlines don't really exist here. We can do whatever we want. So yeah, it's nice out here. Flying to Montreal.
WestJet 121, you are
To,
on course.
Oh, we're off course.
Turn
Hey,
left
oh,
heading
what are we doing
328 to
here?
return to course. Heading 328
I'm on
WestJet
course, dude. What are you talking about? There must be a mismatch in the flight plans here versus pilot to ATC. What are we doing here? Where am I supposed to be? Stand by. I'm where I'm supposed to be. This thing is lying. Well, that looks pretty good. Either way. Let's turn all this shit off. And everything here looks good. Didn't forget anything.
WestJet 121, contact New York Center on 121.12. Have a good evening.
We'll do it. Good
Center
evening.
on 121.12. Take care, WestJet 121. Center WestJet 121 climbing to flight
Okay,
level
folks, we'll
210.
broadcast till we get to flight level 340.
WestJet 121, good evening.
We'll sign off
Radar
and we'll sign back
contact.
in for landing, unless you want to
Altimeter 3027.
watch me cruise all the way to Montreal. This isn't a long flight, but
3027 WestJet 121.
might be boring for y'all. Yes. This is not, by the way, the default shaders for X-Plane we're using. We downloaded that sort of shader package using that shader program that you could, that mod, I forget what it's called. I apologize. But it kind of increase, you know, it makes the sky colors a little bit better if you use it. And I'm sure, you know, X-Enviro was adding its own thing. Whoop, we're having some, oh yeah, we have some bad scenery here for the Albany area. Get rid of that. I just didn't install that correctly. My bad. As if you really wanted to see what it looks like in Albany, New York. Oh, we can shut these windshield wipers off, huh?
WestJet 121 resume navigation.
Resume navigation, WestJet. I will resume my navigation. Would you like my resume? Alright, so it's back on course. It got a little bit confused before, but we're okay here. Passing flight level 140. Well, this looks good. So, let's see how much traffic. We have, we're using global traffic here. We have some traffic on the way here. But like I said, pilot to ATC does not acknowledge it. It does not know how to read it. Unless I'm setting something wrong. I'll mess around with the settings. I'll do some research here. But I'm not sure if it can actually acknowledge this traffic. Whereas global ATC for Prepar 3D4 works perfectly with the traffic program I'm using on that, which is a different traffic program than pilot to ATC. It's a lot better, actually. The pilot to ATC, I mean, what can you do for X-Plane? X-Plane really wasn't designed for this. I mean, you know, obviously the default traffic ATC and X-Plane is pretty piss poor. It always has been. I mean, they've never improved it. It's the thing that everyone actually wants. You know, they email Austin all the time, you know, like what they want the next update, and it never gets done. So I don't know. Will it ever get done? Who knows? Now with Flight Sim 2020 coming out, which will probably have, you know, that basic ATC thing. I mean, they didn't really get into what the ATC is going to be like, which everyone really wants. I mean, everyone really wants a good AI ATC and air traffic system going. I mean, so we don't have to, like, do these online things. I mean, some people like the online things, but it's not for me. I don't, you know, you'll never see me flying on VATSIM or something, or Pilot Edge, or whatever else they use. I'm here with my ATC program alone, pretending to fly a cheap Canadian airline. Oop, let's standard altimeter. There we go. That's what I do. Role playing. That's what this is. See the lights kind of shine through these clouds a little bit. That's
WestJet 121 climb and maintain flight level 290.
Let's shut those wing lights off.
Climb and maintain flight level 290 WestJet 121.
That's to go.
What am I climbing to? That's WestJet. Climb and maintain flight level 290. Roger that. Flight level 290. And here we go. 290. Climbing to flight level 290. We'll just get to altitude, then I'm gonna check out. We'll get back in when we're about to land. When we begin descending. Yeah, I'm new at this, people, if you're all wondering. I'm new at this streaming thing. I figured I'd stream some Sims. I thought maybe a lot of people find this thing boring, but I don't know, there seems to be quite a few fans. I look at the YouTube channels with fellow people broadcasting Sims, and seems to get a good audience, more than I thought, you know. So there's a niche market, but there's people out there. What is that? That is weird. A little bit of bug with X Enviro, I guess. This light shouldn't really be shining through like that. Well, it looks pretty good. Yeah, this plane flies for you. You don't really gotta do anything. It's bedtime. Everyone, let's play with the messages here. Can we talk to the people? Let me say, PA system. We're leveling off, people. Right? Does that work? You can hear it very faintly, I guess, as you would in real life.
WestJet 121 contact Boston Center on 134.3. Enjoy your evening.
This really shitty airline, WestJet.
Center on 134.3 WestJet 121.
I mean, I never flown on WestJet, but I know it's a shitty airline, and Canadian airlines are even shittier than shitty American airlines. We know that. Well, there's a plane. Who is that? I can't read that label, but I wish I could shut those things off. I could not find the setting.
Radar contact.
So yes, I'm flying all these people, these poor people, back to Montreal. It's not even a route, LaGuardia to Montreal. I know that, you know, it's obviously, WestJet does fly out of LaGuardia. I should check the routes, but I'm not sure if they fly directly to Montreal. So don't chop my head off if this isn't a real flight, because it might not be. I'm like, let's go to Canada. Where are we going to go? I don't know. We haven't flown to Montreal yet, so we'll do that. I like to keep it real. I like to keep the role playing real here. So, but I don't get it right all the time. Yeah, we planned this flight, of course, on SimBrief, and got all the information. Got the new flight, the new updated version of SimBrief. They added a few features, so that's good. A couple more route options, which I noticed, which really helped. So check that out. You know, if you're not using that, it's free. Gives you, you know, fuel planning, everything you need.
WestJet 121 climb and maintain flight level 340.
And 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340 WestJet 121.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can sit back on your very uncomfortable airline seats in this shitty budget airline, and let's go back there, huh? Let's check on these people. There's nobody here. Oh my god, they're all gone. They're gone. We left the door open and they all fell out. Don't you hate flying people? I mean, you know, when you're back here. I mean, maybe some of you guys out there are pilots, but not me. I just pretend to be one, pretend to know what the fuck I'm doing here. I don't have any clue what I'm doing. I'm just gonna walk up and down the alley. Sir, can I get you a drink? Oh, you're not there. You know, I was watching a documentary about the golden age of flying, and people were like, oh, it was so great back then. You got these old boomers being like, it was so great back then. It really wasn't, though. And here's why. You know, you see these, you know, you see like these old movies or whatever, and you're like, it was so luxurious. Yes, it was, but it also costed about like 4 times the price. So, you know, obviously it was only for like wealthy people. So people like you and me could not enjoy flying. We'd have to go on shitty trains, which were probably really shitty back then. And also, you know, if you remember, you know, if you're an older person, if you remember, are these things open? No. Planes used to crash like crazy back then. I mean, there was one year, I think it was 1974, that had like, just in America, we had like something like 20 plane crashes in that year. So, and that was probably due, not necessarily reliability, I think it had to do with technology. And you know, planes back then, you had to fly them, and you needed, you know, like 3 or 4 people up in the office to drive these planes. And a lot could go wrong. You know, navigation, there was no GPS navigation, so a lot could go wrong there. You know, you could screw up. I mean, there's probably a lot of human error back then that really caused so many planes to crash. But flying today is actually very safe, believe it or not. It sucks, it's terrible, but, you know, you have to deal with, like, people that take their shoes off and, you know, or sit next to, like, 500-pound people, you know, in the middle seat. But otherwise, we're safer up there, so you just have to kind of put up with it, you know. And unfortunately, they don't let you really, you know, get wasted on the plane. So, yeah, I've seen those airline shows, those, airline reality shows. I think they feature Southwest Airlines, which makes me never want to ever fly on South. I see that, I'm like, oh my god, this is, I would never fly on that shit airline. I don't, like, all the airlines are really shit. I mean, when you look at it. I mean, United is total shit. I mean, they're all total shit. I think, like, JetBlue is maybe tolerable. I don't know. I haven't flown on it in a while. But, you know, I try not to really fly that often. But, you know, sometimes me and the wife will travel. Gotta go fly somewhere. But it's a terrible place. The air. Not friendly skies, but what are you gonna do? It's not that good for the pilots either. You know, a lot of them really don't get paid as much as you think they do. You know? I heard from a lot of online pilots, guys I watch on YouTube, there's actually a shortage of pilots, if you can believe it. Let me turn this on. Where's the fucking light switch here? There we go. Not the plug. Let's turn that on. There we go. Yeah, there's not enough pilots out there. So, I think it has to do a lot with flight training. I mean, flight training is just extraordinarily expensive. So, you know, and you could obviously take out loans, but it's like taking out a loan for law school. I mean, it's a lot of money. So, maybe a lot of people don't want to, you know, and if, of course, there's no real, you know, guarantee that you're going to be able to pay it off with a pilot's salary. I mean, unless you're one of these older guys that are flying international flights, you're the only guys that are really making, you know, great money, from what I hear. But, yeah, the airline industry, it's also, you know, I believe it's very difficult for them to make profits, too. I mean, fuel costs a fortune. These planes cost a fortune. I mean, you know, and you have airlines like Boeing making shitty airliners that crash into the ground, which is appalling in this modern day age. It's like this little piece of technology is making these 737s just go fly into the ground. It's kind of ridiculous. But we'll get into that later. I'm ranting, but that's what I do up here. We rant. What am I going to do? Just sit here silently? I got to rant about stuff about the airlines. So you all know. You all understand. All right, we're going to sign off for now, people, because I don't want to put you all to sleep. So, hey, turn your flight director on. Turn your flight director on, pal. We're probably like almost there too. All right, I'll catch you later, people. We're gonna take a break. Well, you're gonna take a break from me. So, but thanks for watching. Hey, Irish Saints 84. Thanks for watching. You are watching Maledictus on the Maledictus Games channel. And like I said, we will be doing more than just flights. So we're going to be playing everything, really. You know, something new comes out on Steam. I'm sure I'll be playing, like, Red Dead when that comes out for the PC. I'm sure, you know, maybe some of you guys don't like that kind of stuff. But, I always like that. I don't usually like Rockstar games. They're usually just... They're a bad influence on children, okay? I'm not a child, of course. You know, I'm old enough to, you know, make my own decisions and not run people over with cars because I saw it in a video game. But, you know what I mean. You know what I mean by it. It's just, you know... seems irresponsible, but I always like Red. I always like, you know, these old Western kind of things like that. So I'm looking forward to that. Of course, we're looking forward to Doom Eternal whatever. That's going to probably be like the next Duke Nukem Forever. It's not going to come out for the next 10 years, but when it does, we're all waiting for it. We can't wait for that. We'll definitely be streaming that, of course. Of course, we'll be streaming Flight Sim 2020 when that comes out next year. I think that's going to be pretty popular. You know, I'm sure, will our computers be able to run it? I don't know. We'll find out. But, you know, it's using a different way of, hopefully, you know, projecting simulation as opposed to, you know, the old way of doing it. So, all right, anyway, I'm going to sign off now. So, I will see you all very soon. And, sit tight. We'll come back on. And, maybe about a half hour. Goodbye. Airlines. You are human cargo. I wonder if WestJet Airlines has a jingle. Remember like the old American Airlines jingle from the 80s, if you remember? It was like some stupid song. I don't know if airlines have jingles anymore, but see if we could think of a jingle for WestJet Airlines. WestJet Airlines, you're not gonna die, eh? I'm making fun of Canadians. I'm actually Canadian, so I'm not from Canada, but I'm Canadian. Like, I am a legal citizen of Canada. I don't live there, though. I live, you know, in the New York area of the United States of America. But I'm a citizen of your Canadian country. So maybe I should fly this shitty airline. Anyway, we're going to start descending soon, so sit tight, people. Sit tight. A couple of minutes till descent. Been cleared for the hey, let's call up the approach over here on this thing, this device. That is Charlie. What the fuck is the line? Charlie Yankee Uniform Lima, right? There we go. And let
WestJet 121 contact Boston Center on 120.35. Enjoy your evening.
Alouette 1 arrival.
Center on 120.35 WestJet 121.
And we are whoops. We should be coming in.
Center WestJet 121 and flight level 340.
What?
WestJet 121, good evening. Radar contact.
Never mind. Alright, so we're coming in this way, and we are cleared for runway 10. That is... must be that one. Yeah, okay. How long is that? How long is that runway, people? We should be fine. A lot of times, pilots at ATC will clear you on a very short runway, and you gotta be like, no, I'm not going on that runway. This plane can't land on it. It does that sometimes, but I think we should be fine. We could always look it up. Yeah, we'll be okay. Just turn the auto brakes all the way up. Oh, because they said after Nippy. Who names these waypoints? They just have the funniest names. If you ever notice, like, certain areas, certain approaches have things named after, like, that would be popular in the city where you're going to. Like in Ohio, like the, around Cleveland, all the waypoints are named after rock bands. If you ever notice that, always look for cool waypoint names, because they do have a sense of humor, whoever the waypoint people are. Okay, and we are then, after Nippy, we are cleared to... direct to Avon. Yeah. Okay. That is right. You're not telling me I'm off course, right? Okay. And we should be getting our orders to descend soon. Mm-hmm. WestJet Airlines. You're lucky this flight is so short. I think WestJet actually does flights to Europe now. They have some 767s where they, you could fly comfortably and luxuriously across the ocean from Toronto. If you so dare. That thing. Okay. It's reflecting on the window. That's kind of cool. I don't know how the weather is down there. We'll find out. up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelts on. We are going to be descending very soon. Good. I'm sorry we have to end this flight so soon. I know you're all very comfortable back there. Let me rev it down. Not even descending yet. The plane just knows. It's like, are we descending?
WestJet
There we
121
go.
descend to
It
cross event
knows.
at 1,200 feet, then descend via the Alo at 1 arrival with the event
Descend.
transition altimeter
Nah, does that work?
3014
I don't know
at
if
Pierre
that works.
Elliott Trudeau International.
What did you say?
Will cross event at 1,200 feet, then descend via the Alo at 1 arrival
Alright,
with
we
the
gotta-
event
we
transition
gotta follow
altimeter
the,
3025 WestJet 121.
Which I can't even read. Just descend. Okay, let's go down to like 1.5. Right, descend now. Why does it say we're too low in the path? Well, we gotta follow the paths, alright? It's doing that? Okay, at Alwar is 3,000. So where is that? Okay. So basically we gotta just start heading down to 3,000 right now, right? Yeah. The planet is following the path. You could descend if you want to. Don't worry about that. I have some scenery problems. Yeah, we are not descending. What is wrong here? We have... What? Do I have to give it drag? Maybe it's just following the path. I think it's just waiting. I think the aircraft is just waiting for the path to line up for the vertical VNAV. So we're too low, actually. We're below VNAV, but it should be catching up. Says we're low. I guess I'll just wait for it. Would help to start descending now. And just a level change. Just go. We're not gonna do VNAV. We're just gonna do a level change. We gotta start descending, otherwise we'll be too high. And we need to cross. I can hardly read this. According to this, yeah, we're probably going to be below because it wants us to be at 9,000 for runway 10, 9,000 feet at Habs. So we need to start getting there. Probably give it some drag. Yeah, we need to start descending. So I don't know why I didn't go into do ascent. I didn't do something right. I'm not blaming the plane. But we'll get down there. So across 17, flight level 175 at as soon as we get to Avon. See over there, yeah. Oh, it's quite a bit far away. So we don't really need to descend this quickly. That's why the plane's in no rush. Well, don't climb again. Alright, well the path is catching up to us, so I'm going to let the plane descend naturally. Because we are not that close to Avon. We have... yeah, the path is starting to move down, so we'll just let the plane descend on its own. It's almost there.
WestJet 121 contact Boston Center on 135.25. Have a good evening.
Center on 135.25 WestJet 121.
Into this line. I'm going to catch up a little bit. I don't trust it. It's just me. I don't trust it.
Center WestJet 121 and flight level 300. WestJet 121, good evening. Radar contact.
Ultra on the VNAV
WestJet 121 contact Montreal Center on 134.907. Enjoy your evening.
That's what I'll do.
Center on
This thing just freaks me out
134.907
sometimes.
WestJet 121.
Don't trust this technology.
Center WestJet 121 descending to 3,000 feet. WestJet 121, good evening. Radar contact.
They're about 40 miles from 40 nautical miles from Avon, but I think we got to start moving on this descent. And quantum these speeds, right? Yes, yes, yes. Which one do we want to do? We want to do flaps 40? We'll do flaps 40. Yeah, okay. Flaps 40 approach. Airspeed 140. Okay. Why did it just get darker? And we are descending. Alright folks, we'll be in Montreal before you know it, unless we crash, because the captain hasn't flown any commercial flights in quite a few months, so he's been too busy with DCS getting blown up by inferior airplanes. Set that to armed, right? That's armed. Okay. Speed brake armed. Where are we at? How does it look from the outside? Pretty good. It's dark out here. In the Great White North, eh? It's dark out here. I think we should be able to cross Avon at 17.5. By the time we get there, we're about 25 miles out. We're going to enter there. And we are going to get on the approach course. And fly this approach. And of course we are going to line up on runway 10, ILS runway 10, and we'll get that chart up as soon as we get close by. Let's see, is our radio nowhere to go? Yeah, ILS 110.10, course track is 102 degrees. Okay, let's do this. Where's the seatbelt sign? I should tell them to do it, right? Yeah, sit down, people. Sit down. What's our landing altitude anyway? Good question. Info. Elevation is 118 feet. That should be good, right? Make it 150. We play like it's real, people. Alright, we're going to be crossing Avon. About a minute. We're going to make a turn. Hard turn to the right. We'll begin this approach. Let's keep descending. There we go. Start seeing the ground now. Oh, this is just the, this version of X-Plane just updated to, 1140 or something, 1140 something number, but, so, it seems like everything's working with it. Everything seems to be working fine. No crashes. A little above. Yeah, we're high. Give it some drag. And what is our altimeter? I don't know the altimeter yet. They haven't told me. I can look it up here. Altimeter is not telling me there. I think it tells me up here in this info. Altimeter is 2991. All right. Let's see, we're showing up on the map here. There we go. We are on the map. Very good. Let's just keep descending. Here we're a little bit above because of this slow-ass descent. to be at 9,000 by half, so let's keep descending. Oh yeah, landing lights. Roger. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of planes over there, a whole bunch of traffic. I gotta figure out how to shut those labels off. Super annoying. I mean, the planes are kind of hard to see, even with their lights on. So there's that, but those labels are kind of annoying. You're probably wondering what the hell that is. Like, what is all that red? What is that red stuff? Those are these labels that I cannot figure out how to shut off. Let me say here. Global traffic. Where the fuck is it? It's right in front of you. Oh, it's called traffic global. I just don't know. I put label size really small, but it doesn't make them disappear. Just don't know. It's probably right in front of my face. I can't see it. It doesn't matter. You're coming into Montreal. You'll see the city lights. You're still high, so I gotta keep descending. Let's give it more drag. What do you say we fly this approach? We'll fly it. No auto land, right? What cat is that?
WestJet 121 altimeter 3014 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 10 at Pierre Elliott Trudeau International. Altimeter 3014 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 10 WestJet 121.
We are cleared to runway 10. We gotta keep descending now.
WestJet 121 slow to 250 knots or less. Wilco WestJet 121.
Alright, I gotta put it back in VNAV so we slow down. There we go. Keep descending. I'm gonna keep those air brakes all the way out. Plane just needs to slow down though. To lose some more altitude, people. Now let's go. Lose it. God damn this plane. She will not descend. Do it for it. Let's go. You're gonna be too high. I need 3,000 feet. This VNAV is not cooperating for some reason. Way too high. Let's go. Faster.
WestJet 121 altimeter 3014 at Pierre Elliott Trudeau International Contact Tower on 119.3. Enjoy. Altimeter 3014 tower on 119.3 WestJet 121.
Let's bring the speed down.
Tower WestJet 121 inbound for ILS approach runway 10. WestJet 121 good evening. Radar contact. Continue ILS to runway 10 call when established on final.
Roger.
Continue ILS to runway 10 will call when established on final WestJet 121.
Plane descend. Do it faster. 4,000 feet above
If you want to pick up your
path.
departure later, you can either depart VFR and call me in the air off Leesburg on this frequency, or you can...
shaky. Alright, let's switch this to... let's watch the approach here. Runway... let's see... ILS runway 10, please. There we go. Okay. Almost there. Dude, you gotta descend faster, bro. You're way too high. Let's go. Got that ILS yet? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm not gonna set it on approach yet. Set on localizer. There we go. We're above the glide slope. Flaps. Damn it, we are way too high. Come on, man. Okay, I'm taking it out of autopilot. I'm gonna descend. Shut that thing off. Alright, we'll make it. We're just a little high. We'll get it. Just give me... flaps. This is a screaming ass descent, people, because this plane didn't want to descend when it should have. Okay, we're slowing down. We're slowing down. Come on. Gear down. We're a little too fast. We're gearing down. Well, we are crossing that flaps limit. We are hot and fast, people. I know. But what can I do?
For 442 over Ramsey, maintain 2000 until established on the front approach fish course, front average 13 approach Leesburg.
2500.
For the 440, thanks, guys, for cancellation received. Just maintain VFR, stay with me, all the changes as
I'm above safe flaps. Normally we'd miss an approach, but we got no time for that. Just slowing down. Come on. Is that a plane on the runway? We better get off of there. God damn it. More flaps.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch on the seat set.
Alright, glide slope is coming alive. We're okay.
Radar contact 6 north, west of Kissimmee. You can proceed as requested. The altimeter on is 299. Proceed as requested, Chase 3. Thank you.
gear was not down the whole time? Jesus Christ. They're gonna have to have a talk with me. That was a little hot. How do y'all feel back there? What the hell is this thing? Jesus, that is not a taxiway. Sorry. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay, folks. We're going to taxi to the gate. You don't want to see that. That's boring. I don't even know where the damn gate is. Anyway, thanks for flying with us here at Maledictus Airlines. We made it. I'm sure it's going to be quite a hefty repair bill on the flaps, but I don't have that setting, by the way, where your flaps could break off. That's a little bit kind of black and white, that setting. You go over the speed, the flaps instantly come off and the plane just does not work anymore. I don't think that's how it would really be. So I don't use that. Get off of the runway. Okay, we're getting off. I think we're supposed to be this way. I don't even know. Looks like there's planes over there that might be ours. Oh. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that flight. What to do in Montreal? Okay, that's enough. Alright, thank you for flying, everyone. We're letting you off right here. That's what happens when you fly WestJet Airlines. We're not taking you to the gate. Okay, folks, we'll see you soon.